Welcome back to the Midday Reset. My name is Antoinette, and thanks for taking a break with me today. Everyday life can get stressful as we move through responsibilities and commitments, and it's nice to take a break or two. This Midday Reset is meant to serve as a mini mental vacation for your brain as you deal with it all. Let's start by clearing our space with a nice deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. Once more, in and out. I want to start off this episode with a quote. It reads, "What others think about you is none of your business," stated by Martha Graham, an American dancer. Lots of notable people have uttered these words or similar ones before, but I'm choosing to focus on Miss Graham because she stated this from her perspective as a professional dancer. Her contributions to the art of dance garnered her the reputation as a cornerstone in American dance culture, with her style being dubbed the Graham technique. I will let you research further on your own about her contributions to American culture through dance, but I think that not caring about the thoughts of others is a powerful statement coming from someone who dances for a living. Dancing is one of those things people fear doing most because they fear what other people are going to think or say about them. And if those shackles of fear at others' judgment or disapproval are strong enough, they can keep us from performing or achieving at the level we are capable of. Martha Graham made a living being a spectacle at a sport that most people would not dare try at, and she likely excelled due to her resolve to dictate her own steps, to move through the counts in her own way, finding the place at which she and the rhythm were in harmony. I chose this starting point as a place to tell you that all of that worrying that you're doing or that you have done about what others will say or think of you is futile. And I identified 3 reasons for why it's futile. First, it does not push you towards personal achievement. Second, it's energy wasted instead of used productively. And third, your plight is not formed out of the ideas others have of you. It's formed out of the ideas you have of yourself. Let's dive into the first part. Worrying about the thoughts of others really only ensures that you keep their priorities at the forefront of your actions and not your own. While it could be entertaining and sometimes slightly beneficial to speculate on the motives of others, especially when the actions they take affect you in some way, I caution you about falling into the rabbit hole. Nobody knows why anyone does what they do. Only that person knows. And there are a million variables at play, most of which you cannot see. Stick with what you do know, and that's yourself. Next, any energy that you are devoting to speculating about the thoughts of others is less energy you get to pour into boosting your own thoughts. Half the battle sometimes is recognizing and avoiding the things that can trigger us or put us metaphorically between a rock and a hard place. As someone who has struggled with anxiety and depression, I can tell you that it has the power to cripple me into not being able to move. And with all that I have in front of me, which includes 2 small, energetic kids with needs, schedules, and demands, a husband who I'm always fighting to get alone time with, and a career and professional development, I can't always afford to sit still for very long. If I do, I'll fall behind on my duties to one or all of these roles, and I like staying a step ahead. It's less stressful for me to stay a step ahead. I'm betting it might be for you as well. Lastly, in sticking with the concept of thoughts and directing the brain toward the positive, it is important for you to know that your plight is not formed out of the ideas others have of you. It is formed out of the ideas you have of yourself. Thoughts are powerful, and the mind is one of the most fertile parts of the body. Plant seeds of positivity by focusing your mind toward goals, aspirations, and best versions of yourself. These seeds will then sprout into the realization of those goals and dreams and the progression of your life forward. Focusing on what others think, especially when those opinions and judgments are arbitrary and do not reflect the entirety of your truth, only gives rise to the sprouting of weeds and poisonous fruit. Again, stick to what you know, which is you. The rest is not important as you make your way onward and upward. Thank you so much for taking a break with me today. Wait, hold on. It's season 2, and the Midday Reset has received some upgrades. The first of which is a website located at www.middayreset.com, which is set to launch in late November 2018. You'll want to check out that website too, as it will contain information about events we are hosting, merchandise, and a sign up for our newsletter. And you're going to want to get that newsletter too, because updates on all the stuff I just mentioned to you will be politely placed in your email inbox each month so that you never miss an episode or chance to be a part of the Midday Reset community. Thanks so much for your support. If you'd like to donate to us, visit patreon.com/MDR. That's patreon.com/MDR. Take care, my friends, and I will see you next time.